Hey everybody, Jamer here with Nintendo E3 predictions video. I'd first like to start off with the big flagship games I think they're going to talk about for like the Wii U, and then later I'll go into Amiibo support and then maybe a little handheld at the end. So they first announced that there will be no NX, no Legend of Zelda, no mobile, and no quality of life all at E3. With that in mind, I'm going to write those off and not talk about those at all, which I would like to see maybe probably some about the mobile, since they did say they want a couple of those games coming out by the end of the year. But for now, we'll just have to take their word for it and move on to other predictions and maybe some wishlist stuff as well. So, obviously they're going to talk about Star Fox Wii U, which was mysteriously absent in the last Direct, because for now it looks like this might be their holiday title. There's been some rumors about like there's going to be a big online mode with like dogfighting and stuff like that, which look really interesting, but honestly, right now they don't really have a holiday title, so if this isn't it, they'll have something else be it, as like, and they'll announce it here. But I think for right now, Star Fox is going to have to be it, because that looked like the only game now that's going to be coming out within time. So then they'll probably announce maybe an Amiibo that'll go with it, maybe, because I remember a while back when they first announced Amiibo, they were doing concept art, and they said that they made an R-Wing Amiibo, and Miyamoto said that'd be really cool to have. So I bet you they could actually do something like that, and maybe make it so you can transfer your account information when you go play with other friends or something like that. Maybe your customizations of your specific Starfighter and stuff like that. So another game I think they're going to talk about, obviously, is Yoshi's Woolly World, which I think that's going to be announced to come out at the end of the summer. Around the same slot where Hyrule Warriors came out last year, so like late August. And I think that's a good fit because they already got a release date in Europe and Japan, so it's really up to us that's left. So I think we'll be getting that, and we'll probably see some new information about it. We've pretty much seen almost everything we could through UK streams and stuff like that, so it's about time to see a release date for that. Another Wii U title they're actually pushing a lot this year is Mario Maker, which that's actually the demo this year for Best Buy, which kind of surprised me because last year it was Smash Fest where you'd be able to play Super Smash Bros. Before it came out, and I almost don't even feel like Mario Maker is up to the caliber that Smash Bros. Was. I don't know, but regardless, I guarantee there's gonna be a big, huge moment about that. They're gonna be talking about like basically revealing everything and when it's coming out, which I honestly think this game is going to be holiday as well. It could be earlier. I mean, it doesn't seem like it would be too hard to finish this up. I mean, they have been working on it for a while now. So I guarantee we'll see some information about maybe some new parts and like how the online works and how you can post stages and stuff like that. I'm sure we'll get all the good details about that there. So yeah, I'm feeling probably holiday, maybe like fall or something like that, just because I feel like this game will be a little bit easier to come out. And maybe also we'll see some Amiibo support as well for that game. Maybe the Mario or the Luigi ones, like being able to play as Luigi or stuff like that. So a little while back there was actually a rumor going around where someone was talking with a developer that works on the Animal Crossing series, and the reporter, just asking nonsense questions, of course, was asking if we're ever going to see Animal Crossing come to the Wii U, and the developer is actually really coy about his answering, and he's saying like, oh well, I can't say yes or no, blah blah blah, but we have Happy Home Academy coming out in the 3DS soon, this fall. So I think it'd be really interesting if they did make a Animal Crossing Wii U, because if you do think about it, it's been a few years now. I think it came out in the US summer of 2013, and it came out the year before that everywhere else, I believe. So it would be pretty cool to see Animal Crossing Wii U come out. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of City Folk, just because it really felt like a console version of Wild World. And I know the games themselves are a lot more successful on the handhelds, I personally feel like. But I still think they should make it on the Wii U, or something to that caliber, because the mayor system in New Leaf was really a really interesting push for the series, but I feel like there would be a lot more they could do with it. They could, first of all, fix villagers being able to move in wherever they want, because that was ridiculous. It ruined whatever you're trying to make. So as the mayor, you should be able to, designate where people can move, or and stuff like that. So I really feel like if they do make Animal Crossing Wii U, they'll just go with the mayor concept and go crazy with it, because I think that'd be really fun. It'd be awesome to see, you know, the characters on the Wii U with the awesome graphics and stuff like that. So I'm a huge Animal Crossing fan, so I'm really hoping for something like that. That'd be super awesome. So also another rumor back from, again, another developer just apparently just saying out loud was the studio that works on the Paper Mario games said that there might be a game coming to the Wii U. So that'd be really interesting if we saw something like that. I'm not sure how credible that one was. Granted, there was a pamphlet apparently for whoever went and saw this, went to this event. But I think it'd be interesting if they did throw that out there, because I'm a huge Thousand Year Old Door fan. The Wii one was okay, but I would have preferred a more traditional Paper Mario game. 3DS one didn't even look at. So it'd be really interesting if they put some actually like validity on that announcement as well. And if this was true, I don't think we would see this Paper Mario at least until next year. Regardless, it'd be super awesome, and that'd be really awesome to just see it happen. So, in other news, Lucas is going to be coming out as Smash Bros. DLC the day before E3, believe it or not, along with the Splatoon Mii Fighter costumes and the Miiverse stage. So I think the reasoning they're making them come out so soon is because they're going to announce the third DLC fighter during this their Nintendo Digital event. Maybe, I'm not sure if it's going to be just one they already had pre-chosen, or maybe it'll be somebody from the fighter ballot poll. Like, it'd be really interesting to see like the results, or not to maybe close it, but maybe just see like the results so far and like the official results so far, so we can see who's actually up there. Because I know a lot of people believe specific characters are up there, but who knows who's actually up there. So like, it'd be interesting if they showed like a little spectrum of where the poll results are currently. Maybe pull out a character to say, okay, this character is going to be next, continue to vote, and it'll be for the next couple of characters or something like that. So I'm sure we're going to get some more Smash Bros. Related news there. So also speaking of DLC, I think Mario Kart 8 is going to receive 2 more packs, because the last 2 was really successful and it kept like the community of that game alive, and I've had so much fun with that game. So I honestly think we could see maybe a Kirby or even a Pikmin or something like that, like 2 packs, like adding more other IP characters into Mario Kart 8. Because honestly, it was a lot of fun, and I would be more than willing to pay however much the last packs were, again, just for 2 more. I really think it'd be a smart business strategy for Nintendo to keep Mario Kart 8 going. And then maybe even see an update of a new battle mode, or a, I don't know, like a little solo mission campaign. I doubt that would happen. More realistically, it's going to be 2 more DLC packs, but anything can happen. Another thing like that is, with all this Splatoon hype going on, I'm sure we're going to see some more about that as well. Some of the new updates coming out throughout the summer. Maybe even a new Amiibo or 2, like a Zapfish Amiibo or something like that. And maybe even Amiibo support for other current Amiibo to give you maybe like, I don't know, just like specific, you know, more missions to do for specific Amiibo costumes, stuff like that. And I know there was that one leak about the Super Mario Sunshine cross Splatoon, which it didn't really make sense to me. So I think that's fake, unfortunately. But I wouldn't put it past them actually putting Flood in as a weapon, or even Isle Delfino as a stage. Not actually making Mario a playable character or anything like that. But what actually, when I did first see that, I honestly thought maybe it meant like you would unlock a mode where like Mario would run around with Flood, and then you and a team of however many would have to like fight Mario as he's cleaning up your ink while you spray down your ink. So that'd be an interesting mode. I don't know if that's going to happen, because I think it's a lot smarter for Splatoon to stay as its own IP for a while and don't let any other Nintendos come in. Just be its own thing for a little while and continue with that. Just because it's young and it doesn't really, it needs to lean on its own success rather than past Nintendo heroes, you know? Or I think eventually we'll start seeing some sort of Mario references and stuff like that. But for now, I think it's going to stay just Splatoon, which is smarter in the long run. So also, we don't really know what Retro Studios has been up to lately after they finished Tropical Freeze. So I bet you we can finally see a return of Metroid. And I'm predicting there's going to be one on Wii U and then another on 3DS. Wii U being more the first-person Metroid Prime styled game, using the gamepad to maybe scan stuff, and gameplay more focused around the console versions of Metroid, while the 3DS version is going to be a 2D like Metroidvania classics, like Super Metroid game, just with the 3D graphics and maybe some new power-ups, stuff like that. Because I really think she has been absent from the Nintendo lineup for so long, and I mean, her last game being Other M really wasn't the best game. I know a lot of people completely hate it. Other people like it. I don't know. I personally haven't played it, but I would have preferred a more either the traditional platforming or the first-person viewpoint. Because I personally like Metroid Prime. I love the Metroid Prime series, and I actually prefer those over the side-scrolling Metroids. But those are still good too, though. I love those. Those are good and fun as well. So I think it'd be really awesome if they would announce those two together. So as far as Amiibo support, I'm sure we're going to see another wave of Smash Fighters. One of them, they'll maybe put some announced dates on the wave, I believe 5 now, 5/6. They'll put some dates on Mario, or Dr. Mario, Olimar, Ganondorf, and stuff like that, and then Palutena and Kid Icarus, and they'll put some dates on the other ones. And then they'll announce some new ones that'll come out later that fall, and maybe even holiday. I don't know if they stretch that far for Amiibo support, but we'll see. And then probably we'll see some more word about maybe some other new Amiibo. We'll see some, if they did do Animal Crossing Wii, we'd see some Animal Crossing Amiibo. The Star Fox Amiibo, if they did that as well. Because right now it seems to be an awesome cash cow for them. And I'm sure they're going to address the issue with the quantities and the stocks going out of stock right when they sell. So I'm sure they're going to be they're going to at least talk about a new plan for bringing back some old Amiibo that have been long gone and sold out. And I don't know, because right now they are aware that it is an issue. So I'm sure they're going to try to publicly say that we are trying to resolve it and maybe show us something how they're going to change that. Another thing is Club Nintendo will be closing, I believe, at the end of this month. So I'm sure we're going to actually start seeing more about their new loyalty rewards program, whatever it may be. I'm starting to suspect it's going to be something where it's compatible across all platforms. You can access it on your mobile, your Wii U, your 3DS, and across where all their games will appear. And it'll be a nice, simple, easy to use, convenient way to redeem loyalty rewards and stuff like that. Because let's be honest, Club Nintendo really wasn't the best setup. I swear, when I went to go redeem Pikmin 3, when I got the Mario Kart 8 last year, I swear I thought I lost the game. I was freaking out. I'm refreshing the page. I'm where'd my code go? So I mean, it would be a lot better if they had a little bit more trustworthy. I mean, granted, I've never been ripped off by Club Nintendo, but it just feels sketchy on their website. So it is time for a new system and a new way to maybe even have games that you buy actually go across platforms. So if you buy the original Super Mario Bros. On your phone, it'll go to your Wii U and your 3DS. Granted, they said they won't do that for the phone, but you understand the example I'm trying to say here. So I'm sure they're going to show a new Club Nintendo loyalty rewards program and incorporate just a more user-friendly cross-platform idea there. So as far as 3DS games go, I think they're going to, well, I mean, in the last Micro Direct they had the other week, a lot of the games focused there were 3DS titles, so I feel like the 3DS might be a little bit undershadowed by a Wii U and Amiibo focused Direct here. There might be some off the wall games that they might bring back. They might focus some more on Fire Emblem if maybe show off some Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem. Maybe put in some new games we haven't even seen yet. So I'm sure they're gonna support it still, but I feel like it's gonna be mainly focused on Wii U and Amiibo this year, just because the 3DS is kind of nearing the end of its life cycle. So maybe they might start thinking about a replacement. Maybe the NX is that replacement. I'm not sure, but they did say they won't be talking about that this E3. So that'll be for next E3, more than likely. But I think this year 3DS presence is really just going to be probably some indie platforms. Maybe some, just to focus on some games that already been announced. Maybe 1 or 2 brand new games because the micro direct really covered a lot of the mobile games that, or a lot of the 3DS games that we would be, amped about, like a new, what's it called, new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Cheapy Robo, along with its Amiibo, and stuff like that. So overall, I think it's going to be a really awesome E3. Probably not as big as last year, just because they didn't have Smash and other games to figurehead it, and now they have no presence of Zelda this year, which I still think is a little bit of a mistake. But whatever they're planning on doing with the game, I'm sure they've got it under control. I think that's about everything. Be sure to give this video a like if you like some of my predictions. Tell me what's yours in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe for more video game news, reviews, gameplays, and more. Thanks, guys. Bye.